The following is a paid program and does not necessarily reflect the views or ideas of the staff or management of KWSH or the 110 Broadcast Group.
Estongo Seminologi. Jeremy FULTZ, Chaho Jifkadosen, Mojanita, Hadamnita, He doesn't Papahoyan. And Mojanita, Delaney, Talagit. Hananwados, Sihonichka. Ishti Humgat. There we go. Dennis is starting to understand Stajati a little bit. Knows when to push those buttons. Delaney, welcome back to the show.
Hello.
Do I need to do that back in English, you think? The man, the myth. I don't know if that's translate correctly or not, but that's what I came up with in my head.
That's all that matters.
That's how I tried to say it anyway. But I am your host today. A beautiful day outside, a little chilly in Seminole County, but we're going to make it through. Yesterday was awesome weather. Today's jacket weather. And then tomorrow might be raincoat weather is what I'm hearing. I don't know, but I guess we'll see. But today we have been blessed with another beautiful day, and like I said, my name is Jeremy FULTZ. I'm going to be your host for the next 30 minutes alongside Mr. Delaney PENNOCK.
It's Stu.
Nice to have you back, Delaney. Where have you been?
I've been sitting like a couple feet away from y'all. Y'all didn't want me on here, and now y'all need me. So
Delaney's the humble one out of the group. He's always willing to help out. But Delaney, you are back on the hot seat again this week. As always, and you've heard, we don't let no one slide. Even Assistant Chief was here last week, and we put him in the hot seat and asked him the questions, and then Bill was in the hot seat as well. We asked him the questions, so you're back in it. What'd you do this weekend?
Spent some time with the niece. Went and watched the movie Spider-Man.
Oh, nice.
So we've been wanting to watch that. So
I saw Strawder Cinema is going to keep playing it for like an extra week too.
It's a good deal.
If you haven't had the chance to watch it, go watch it. I'm not really a Spider-Man guy.
I mean,
I
was
haven't
cool.
seen it
so
yet. Did you get all the inside things like the stories and stuff?
A little bit. Mark, he ruined it for me. He told some secrets.
Mark ruins any movie. If you're trying to watch something, make sure you watch it before you talk to Mark Williams, because he will ruin the ending of everything, every spoiler, everything. So before we get started, Delaney, I do have a joke for you today. And or not a joke, maybe a riddle. It might be like the pie cost riddle that didn't go nowhere.
Don't expect that from me.
So are you ready?
Undogged.
Inga. Why do chickens, so we, growing up, I grew up with a bunch of chickens at the house. We also raised hogs and stuff, and that was just like the way of life growing up in the country, and so my grandpa told me a very important lesson. He said, why do chicken coops only have 2 doors?
Not sure. Why?
He said, because if they had 4, they would be a chicken sedan. Oh, man, that was a good one.
No, that's pretty funny.
All right. Well, we've got
Mark's not laughing, so he's shaking his head. So I don't know.
Dennis, though, he's laughing over here.
So 2 and 2. So
yeah, so we'll call it a win.
We need some
tie goes to the runner, right? So this week is going to be a very busy week for the nation. A lot of things going on, and we've got quite a bit of announcements that we're going to go through. But however, before we do that, as always, we always want to take a moment of silence for the ones that have started their journey, traveled on. A lot of people in the Seminole Reservation coming down with COVID still. I think I seen what do they call those picture for informationals that came through that said the CDC or Oklahoma added 21,000 new COVID cases just over the weekend. So, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you're wearing your mask. If you get the vaccine, make sure you're vaccinated up. And but as we always do, a moment of silence for the families that have lost their loved ones, people going through COVID. At this moment, a moment of silence. Mado. And so, as we mentioned earlier, a special meeting of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma General Council will take place on Saturday, January 29th at 10 a.m. at the Miccosukee Mission, the Council House, and also via Ring Central. And the agenda, we'll get into the new business here. And so, TR 2022-01, introduced by Tribal Courts, is a tribal resolution of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma reappointing the Honorable Kyle Haskins to the Seminole Nation Supreme Court.
TR 2022-02, sponsored by Tsno Yeslith. Resolution confirming the appointment of Jamie L. Hummingbird to the Seminole Nation Gaming Agency.
And then TR 2022-03, a tribal resolution of the General Council of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma confirming the appointment of John Narkamy to the Seminole Nation Health Board and Wewoka Service Unit Health Advisory Board.
TR 2022-04, introduced by the Finance Committee, resolution approving a modification to the fiscal 2022 fiscal services counting budget and the fiscal year 2022 comprehensive budget.
And then TR 2022-05, a tribal resolution approving a modification to the fiscal year 2022 tribal enrollment, BIA, ATG budget, and the FY or fiscal year 2022 comprehensive budget.
TR 2022-06, resolution approving the fiscal year 2022 picture book grant budget and incorporation of said budget in the fiscal year 2022 comprehensive budget and authorizing appropriation.
All right, TR 2022-07, the tribal resolution of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma approving the fiscal year 2022 A&A language grant budget and incorporation of said budget in the FY 2022 comprehensive budget and authorizing appropriation.
TR 2022-08, resolution approving the fiscal year 2022 OVW domestic violence program budget and incorporation of said budget in the fiscal year 2022 comprehensive budget and authorizing appropriation.
I'm going to take a quick break because you just said some of the problems that we run into as language people. One of our friends named Jennifer Lane.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I see Jennifer's last name on like Facebook or an email or something that comes through, I always think Jennifer Lonnie.
Lonnie, yeah.
Because Lane for us is Lonnie.
A lot of people say Delani too. I don't know if that's just funny sounding or what, but a lot of people call me that. So.
Delani. Yeah, that sounds better. Jiho get Delani dos.
Magi go.
All right, TR 2022-09, a tribal resolution approving the fiscal year 2021 ITBC Herd Development Grant Program budget and incorporation of said budget into FY 2021 comprehensive budget and authorizing appropriation.
TR 2022-10, resolution approving the fiscal year 2022 Oklahoma Humanities Grant budget and incorporation of said budget in the fiscal year 2022 comprehensive budget and authorizing appropriation.
Some of these sounds like some of our grants that we
That sounds familiar. I think we've talked about a couple of these.
TR 2022-11, a tribal resolution of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma approving an appropriation of the American Rescue Plan Act, or ARPA funds, of 2021 to the Seminole ARPA budget justification and proposed budget request.
TR 2022-12, resolution repealing the TR 2018-07, assigning all the rights, excluding ownership and obligations in and to the Seminole Nation owned property located at 4th and Oak Street in Seminole, Oklahoma, to the Seminole Nation Division of Commerce.
All right, and then with the General Council meetings being held on Saturday, Delaney, that means one thing, or actually I guess a couple things. There was Banshees meeting last night, because usually the Monday before the General Council meeting is a Banshees meeting. But also to be on the lookout for band meetings happening this week. A few of the bands have sent us their band meeting info so far. And so the Seminole Nation Eufaula Band is having a band meeting on Tuesday, January 25th. That's tonight at 6 p.m., a special called meeting via Zoom. And so if you have your pen and a sheet of paper handy, or you can go look at the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Facebook page for the meeting ID. But that meeting ID is 458-963-1965. And the passcode is 2, the number 2. So 2, B as in boy, S as in Sam, and both those are capitalized. The number 9, a small e, and a big V as in Victor. Victor, like Victor from Smoke Signals, Victor. So passcode 2, big B, big S, 9, little e, big V.
And also,
whose band is that?
Amidola Dos, my band, Ojeezy Band, will be meeting tonight at 6:30 at the Mekasuki Gym, the Mission Grounds. And please email ojeezyband.seminole@gmail.com for the link.
Good deal. And then the available space at the Seminole Nation Gymnasium for a limited number of people who don't have access to the internet. All right. And then also from the diabetes program, it is the New Year, New Me Challenge sign up, and it is still happening. But this is the last week to sign up. Mark, are we signing up? Are we signing up this week?
Mark said yes.
Mark's saying yes. So Mark's obviously the boss of what we do. So we are going to be signing up this week. So if you want a challenge, also if you want to work out, the gym is still open, but you just have to schedule the gym appointment by calling 405-234-5274. But again, if you want to sign up for the New Year, New Me Challenge, you can register there at the Jafigny Wellness Center or via email at harjo.k@sno-nsn.gov or harjo.j@sno-nsn.gov. We talked about that last week. The Harjo sisters over there at Jafigny Wellness Center. Also, if you complete 50% of the challenge in order, or you complete 50% of challenge in order to receive the free hoodie.
I need a free hoodie, so we get into it. We have an important message from Wewoka Indian Health Service. Our community has experienced high rates of COVID-19 infections affecting both the patients and staff of the Wewoka Clinic. We are asking that you arrive 2 hours prior to your appointment if you have any symptoms of COVID-19, have been exposed to anyone with COVID-19 or flu-like symptoms in the past 10 days, can't keep up with where I'm at, or have household members who are ill with symptoms. This is necessary to allow for screening and testing if indicated for COVID-19 prior to your scheduled appointment. Arriving early ensures that your provider can see you as scheduled and not delay your visit or require rescheduling your visit. The health and safety of our patients and staff is our priority. We appreciate your cooperation during this COVID-19 surge that is affecting our facility, community, and families.
Sedan. It was a sedan, 4 doors.
Sedan. Oh, okay, makes sense. No, I'm just
a communications announcement for all departments wanting to add anything to the February edition of the paper. please send to seminolemedia@gmail.com. Also, if you would still like to receive the newspaper, please send an email to seminolemedia@gmail.com or call 405-652-7251.
So we have this 2022 Spring BIA Scholarship application opened on January 3rd. It's located on the Seminole Nation website only, so go check that out, find it, make sure you apply.
Yep, and the applications are available. They started on January 3rd, and they can be downloaded from the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma website. The deadline to complete the application is February 14th. I think that's Valentine's Day, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't keep up with that holiday.
You got to buy all them flowers for them Hokies out there.
It's my grandma's birthday, so that's how I remember that.
Oh, yeah. And then the disbursements are based on availability of funds, and only the original downloaded application will be processed. No email, faxed, or copied applications will be accepted. And then the Seminole Nation Higher Ed, P.O. Box 464, Seminole, Oklahoma 74818.
All right. The Wilma Mankiller Fellowship Program. Application window for the 2021-2022 Fellowship Program is now open. The NCAI Wilma Mankiller Fellowship Program provides an exceptional opportunity for emerging young professionals from across Indian country to work side by side with national leaders in tribal policy. Applicants must have a college degree or equivalent experience.
Wilma Mankiller.
I feel like I
Get
said it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
After we told you who she was earlier.
She was the chief of Cherokee Nation. I know who she is.
For more information, you can contact Lisa Vandiver via email at lvandiver@ncai.org. And then also for immediate release, are you or someone you know interested in the IHS scholarship? The 2021-22 scholarship application is currently open and must be submitted, as well as any required supporting documentation submitted electronically to the application no later than February 28, 2022 by 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Once the student is ready to apply, they should visit www.ihs.gov scholarship and apply, and select the big blue Apply Now button, and that will take the applicant to the online application portal. You can contact Jared Talsequa, the Area Scholarship Coordinator for IHS, 405-951-3714.
We have another scholarship opportunity here. The Francis Coop Parson AT&T Pioneers Memorial Scholarship, administered by the Oklahoma State Regents of Higher Education. The scholarship is open to first-time freshmen only with at least a 3.0 high school GPA. Applicants must be Oklahoma residents. The deadline is March 25th of this year. For more information, contact Lynette McCurdy at email address lmcmurtrey@osrhe.edu.
And just as a reminder, all these announcements where we're explaining a phone number or an email address, those are located on the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Facebook page and the community and events page. And so if you need any of those numbers or email addresses, they are there. But Delaney, that's been like 4 scholarships. Here's another scholarship, a $500 scholarship. The Harjo Education Foundation will be awarding 3 $500 scholarships for the spring 2022 semester. And to be eligible, must demonstrate financial need, enrolled in at least 6 hours, maintain a 2.5 GPA, submit a letter of recommendation. Wrong R. I know. And so you can visit the scholarship information on Facebook at Harjo Education Foundation. All required documentations are due by March 1st. Delaney, you graduated from secondary education. Is that what they call college? Secondary education?
Geese Fox. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Did you have access to this many scholarships?
I don't remember like individuals. So this Harjo Education Foundation is my cousin and his wife, Dustin Harjo, doing this. So they're doing big things. But I would take advantage of these because, there's not too many out there that are specific for natives. So
Yeah, I remember when I went to college, I got the one from Tribe,
yeah,
the one that came out every semester, and then I got Pell Grant, and then back then it was called OTAG, the one for the state, but I think it's changed now.
Yeah, it has.
But man, growing up, I'm seeing all these scholarships now for our native youth. I think it's a great opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And back then they told us to apply just for all the scholarships we could. And I even when I went to Southwestern, I got a few music scholarships and things like that. But man, college was expensive.
Yeah, it was.
Even back then, I'd hate to date myself, but I graduated in 01. 2001.
Tell me about it. I'm 02. I know. Tell Julie though.
Boy, I know, Julie Hoggett. But if you have children that's getting to be that age and they're wanting to go to school, even for going to local schools, like doing trades and things like that,
yeah.
there's scholarships and like this fellowship opportunities that are out there and available. So if you have any questions on that, I'm sure my cousin over in higher ed would like to hear from you, but she's always helpful, and you can give her a call over there. But
take advantage.
I know, definitely take advantage of all that money that's out there. The Honor Guard, the Veterans Project, we've been announcing for a few weeks, and we want to keep pushing this because we need your photos. A hall is being dedicated to all Native American military vets, and photos are needed for that project. And so please send your photos to Seminole.vets at sno-nsn.gov. Include the photo, the name, the wartime era, branch, tribal affiliation, story notes, and we'd like to see that finished product be nice and something that we can all be proud of.
Look forward to that.
Yep.
Seeing that. Knock it out.
Turo. Oh, we've got an announcement from our friend Vashonda Carter over at Taro. The community baby shower honoring pregnant mothers and families with infants and toddlers. It's free and open to the public. This will be Wednesday, March 2nd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Fire Lake Arena. On the other side, they'll probably still be holding tryouts for the basketball. Is that over?
Delaney, I still got dreams. I still got dreams, man.
But on March 2nd, if you want to attend, it's free and open to the public from 10 a.m. to 2 at the Fire Lake Arena, Wednesday, March 2nd. Jobs. Job openings for the Seminole Nation. Is your computer not updating?
Oh, wow.
All right, the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma announces some job openings. And so if you're looking to find what job openings are available, if you go to sno-nsn.gov, that is the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma website, which is currently under construction. And so there's a lot of things being updated, which is starting to look pretty nice right now.
Together.
Seeing that tiger tooth patchwork up at the top, they're starting to add some few things. And so accounting manager, ASAP director, community health representative, compliance officer, custodian, drug court coordinator, early Head Start teacher, general ledger accountant, Head Start teacher, the historic cultural preservation director. Let's take a few minutes to talk about that.
Yeah.
Last week, our friend David Frank moved on.
Yeah.
Went to, as he said in one phone call I heard, he took his talents to another tribe. But we want to wish him good luck. And at this point, if you're interested in the historic or cultural preservation department, they are looking for a director. And so the intake coordinator, drug court advocate, maintenance director, patrol officer, probation officer, shelter advocate, teacher, transportation specialist, victim advocate, a lot of things out there, wellness technician. And then also, if you're looking for a job at the casino, you go to www.seminolnation.casino, go to the careers tab, and there's a few job openings there as well. And then also for SINDOC, the same way. If you go to sindoc.com, it'll take you to sindoc.applicantpro.com/jobs. And a few jobs out there for cashiers at the Trading Post, River Mist, at the Travel Plaza, but also this IT technician that they're really looking for. So if you know anyone that works in the IT department who feels comfortable doing that, encourage him to apply.
We have some community news here.
Community news.
Seminole High School powerlifting team wins large school division, so shout out to them.
Congratulations, Seminole. And then Strother. Congratulations, Lady Jackets, the Pottawatomie County Tournament champions. And then also as a reminder for those who are unable to attend home basketball games for Strother, they will be available for live viewing on YouTube. You can either go to YouTube and type in the search area for Strother Yellow Jackets or click the link that's on their school website.
The Carnival, both boys and girls won the tournament over at Bullocks Invitational. The girls beat Mill Creek 48-37. Boys beat Maud 48-38. So congrats to the Carnival Tigers.
Good deal. And a reminder for Carnival basketball this week, the JV boys play at Okima at 5, varsity boys and girls to follow with high school starting at 6. And then Thursday, Kanawha Junior High versus Wayne. And then congratulations to Jacob Leslie for making Class A All-Star by class linebacker, East Side.
East Side. Hasosa?
Hasosa.
So
I'm sure there's going to be people calling in and putting Hazlaka.
Yeah. Butner Public Schools. Congratulations to the Butner girls cross-country team for receiving the Distinguished Academic Achievement Award from OSAA. And I don't know if I read that right, but
that is just copy and paste from Butner Public Schools
all right,
post.
Congrats.
New Lima. Today, the high school basketball team. No, I guess they play Strother today at New Lima, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep. So I built it up and then
I didn't know where it was
questioned
going.
myself. No confidence in my delivery on that one. And then also we woke looks like they have an off night. No, tonight's the 25th, so they're playing Prague at 6 p.m. Looks like it's going to be at home at Wewoka. Yep, home game.
Get out there and support them.
Yep. And then Sasakwa, we got some big news at Sasakwa.
What's that?
It's homecoming week.
Oh, here we go.
In Sasakwa this week. But tonight is a Seminole County matchup with Varnum, the Varnum Whippets.
Varnum Whippets.
So, Delaney, are you going to the game tonight?
I might check that one out. Seems like it'd be a good one.
We've actually been kind of talking about it as a team here, maybe going down there and doing a live little segment maybe from the game.
All right.
So if you see us out there at the Sasakwa gym, you know our friend coaches for Sasakwa as well.
Chris
Mark
Jones.
Yep. Yeah, and Mark actually did a documentary on Chris Jones called The Warrior Coach. It's a great film that's won how many awards so far now? 3 awards for Mark. But the Whippets are coming to town.
You know, every time I've gone down there, we've won. So let's see if we can keep it going.
Delaney always puts these hard requirements on his old team. Yet, Delaney, how many state championships did you win?
One. As a Varnum Whippet, they won last year.
Good deal. And then also a shout out to our friends over at Tecumseh for winning the Bing tournament as well. And so that's our high school news, but also for the community news, Echota Ground Benefit Stomp Dance still scheduled to go on February 5th. The location is Tahlequah Community Building at 908 South College Avenue in Tahlequah, Oklahoma, 74464.
We have an honor dance for Miss Indian Oklahoma City, is it Devin Rain Potter, and Little Miss Indian Oklahoma City, Taylor Fields. That's Saturday, February 19th at Moore Central Junior High Gymnasium, Northwest 2nd and North Howard Avenue, Moore, Oklahoma.
One of these days, I'm going to become a powwow MC.
I can see you doing that. I can see you doing it. We should make our own.
Do our own powwow.
Yeah.
And then the Autumn Star Catering's 8th Indian Sweetheart Market's going on this weekend from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Kiefer City Hall Community Center. That's 401 East Indiana Avenue, Kiefer, Oklahoma. Indian tacos, art, crafts. Everyone's invited if you have any questions. That's always a good conversation or combination.
So the Whippet Athletic Booster Club 2022 Super Bowl meat sale.
Woo.
They got smoked ribs, $20.
Nice.
Smoked chicken, 5-pound roast, smoked bologna. Orders of money due by Friday, February 4th.
That's next Friday, right?
Next Friday already.
Good deal. And then also the American Indian Wheels Clinic has a few spots opening up on Friday, February 25th at Seminole State College, March 25th, and also April 8th, or I guess March 25th is at Anadarko, and then April 8th is going to be at the OCU School of Law. And no walk-ins will be accepted, so please call 405-208-5017 to make an appointment. And then also, did we do birthdays?
Harimongo.
Let's do that.
Oh, hell, all right. We have some birthdays here. Shout out to Sonia Hill, Pam Larney, Buffalo Gouge, Sean Harjo, Okola Nicole, Devin Fobb, Holly Butler, Brittany Jones, Kenny Pitts, Reba Walker, Jenna Humge, Lindsay Larney, and Carla Mantu. Chinhichkaranita Fatski Fully Owagatas.
And then you said Devin Fobb, he's actually turning 50, so happy birthday, Devin. But he's also throwing a 50-year native gospel music
awesome.
Singing this weekend. And that's also going to be January 29th at the FAM Museum, or the First Americans Museum there in Oklahoma City. And quite a few people's going to be there. The Katinas, Redefine, Master's Touch. I might even be there that night, thumping on the bass a little bit. I heard. I haven't heard anything yet, but
you're hoping. Huh?
I'm hoping. And then also, the Native American Music Awards public voting is now open. You can go to www.nativeamericanmusicawards.com. Mark has a video he directed and shot that's up for Best Contemporary Video Vocal. And then also some Seminole representation, some Florida Seminole representation. Doc Batiste, Spencer Batiste, A5. Our Muskogee friend, Stinjati, also known as Pumpkin Lusty from the Reservation Dogs. Our Chickasaw friend, Brandon Roberts, or a.k.a. Indian Soul. And then also, just kind of a side note before we deck out of here, my cousin Matt Smith was ordained this weekend at Middle Creek No. 1. So
awesome.
Congratulations, Matt. Nuthkup Hutchie. So... anything else on your mind, Delaney? We're right at 30 minutes.
Go away.
All right. And so we were going to talk about our language class, but we've had 100 sign up for the virtual class, and we're not taking any more sign-ups right now. So just keep an eye out. The video is also streamed on our Facebook page at TSNO Language Department. If you search that by Facebook, and if you're not able to watch the live class, the Facebook page will also have the videos available for playback. But you can catch the rebroadcast of the Seminole Nation radio program on Facebook page, YouTube, and the tribal website, sno-nsn.gov, for the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma every Wednesday around 8 p.m. And if you have news or announcements you want to share on the community or events Facebook page, please email the communications staff at seminolemedia@gmail.com or call 405-652-7251. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, tune in every Tuesday right here at 11 a.m. on KWSH 97.7 FM or the legendary 1260 AM. I'm Jeremy FULTZ.
I'm Delaney Pennock.
Jim and I, please.
Chihi Chathlis.